our next fight of the night as we move back into the kickboxing arena. It is this man, Nick the Sheriff Randell, in just his second fight. From the Performance Gym with Mick Siebert up there in Darwin. And he has come down with quite an assignment in front of him. His opponent is this man, Burak Hasan. Composed, relaxed, a son of Jemal Hasan.
And of course a former Olympian, Taekwondo Olympian, Sydney Olympic Games, something special, Burak Hasan.
And it's time.
Well, with Burak Hasan, of course, a change of pace for you in the career of an Olympian. Burak, of course, competed in the Olympics under Taekwondo rules. Tell us a little bit about the transition. Of course, your father has been a renowned trainer for many years in Australia, training all the greats, but he's turned his hand to turning you and moulding you into a world-class kickboxer.
Well, yeah, like you said, I've pretty much, my dad being Jemal Hasan instructor, I've grown up in the gym. So fighting's what I do best. It was always Taekwondo for a certain age. You know, my goals was to compete at the Olympics, and I did that. And now my goal is to be a world champion in kickboxing. So the transformation was easy. You know, being brought up in a fighting environment, so to say. So it's something, you know, that I look forward to, and hopefully I can be as successful in kickboxing as I was in Taekwondo.
Well, talking about Taekwondo, it's such a dynamic martial art. And it is a martial art with those kicks, and the scoring in Taekwondo is based around certain kicks and manoeuvres. There is no boxing. No. So has the boxing element been something that you've really focused on in making the transition? Well,
yeah, correct. For about 2 years now, you know, I've got a very, very good support crew. You know, all the boys at the club have been helping with my boxing. The kicks come naturally and my footwork, which, you know, gets me out of a lot of trouble. But, yeah, boxing has definitely been something we've been focusing on. I think, you know, I've still got a lot of work to do, but, you know, the progress is good. I'm happy with the way I'm going, and yeah, we'll see how we go tonight.
Well, transitioning from hands to feet is going to be your challenge, and we look forward to seeing you in centre ring.
Thanks, Omar. Thank you.
Quality young bloke, this one, and a real talent, Burak Hasan.
You see he's got the shorts on with the mock black belt around the waist. I love those designs of shorts, but Burak Hasan, trained by Jemal Hasan, and as I said, an Olympian. And you got to look out for these kicks. Taekwondo, predominantly a kicking martial art, is where he's honed his skills. And now he's stepping into the ring. And I tell you what, the Sheriff, well, he's going to have to certainly bring out the big guns to take on Burak Hasan.
Good pedigree. The Hasan family.
Of course, Jemal Hasan, he trained many great fighters. You know, even the likes of Gurkhan Ozkan, Tibet Hamza, you know, Baris Nezif, all of these great fighters all have done a stint with Jemal Hasan. So he's not a Johnny-come-lately of the sport. Jemal, he's been around for many, many years, over 20 years, training, you know, great kickboxers. And I'm sure he's going to put all his efforts into his son.
Oh, what a shot from Burak Hasan! A huge kick to the side of the head, and somehow the Sheriff Nick Randell has found his feet. But for how much longer?
Nicky, how'd he do? Right through the gloves. Hasan's going to kick those gloves right off his hands and try and take that shin and embed it into his face. The backward knee into the body of Nicky Randell. And he is in a war, the boy from Darwin.
Just a warning there for chambering down and kneeing up. So we'll have a moment to think about this and a moment to recover. Might need more than a moment.
Well, this is a big ask for Nick Randell. Talking to Mick Siebert earlier, they know it's a big ask for their boy, but they always jump in the deep end and then swim like hell.
Inside leg kick from Hasan.
Those kicks are on fast forward from Burak Hasan. Fast footwork, bouncing on the balls of his feet, changing angles. Nicky Randell really needs to have sharp hands here to negate the kicks of Burak.
He's got an amazing vertical leap and extension with those kicks. A natural young athlete who is transitioning just beautifully. Thank you.
Bang. Look at that. Right around the guard. That's the power of the kick. Wasn't that Nicky did anything wrong or dropped his guard? It was just the sheer power of that round kick.
Best form of defence again, attack. And that is the theory of Nicky Randell.
He doesn't want to be at kicking range. Definitely not. He needs to get into hand range and stay on the inside. Oh, again gets caught with the upward kick from Hasan. It's all over.
He's done. He is done. Beaten but not embarrassed. This young man, Burak Hasan, in whatever discipline he does decide, he'll make some noise. Don't worry about that. A rare talent.
Just the up kick. Just caught Nick Randell on the forward movement.
Burak Hasan victorious. 3 fights, 3 wins. Who's gonna stop him? Plenty more coming your way.